communication. Some of you have been waiting for some type of truth or clarification from someone. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you've been waiting for some time. For some of you, this has been like months, years, weeks. Like it does feel like this period of you moving forward, but still feeling like it would be helpful to get some type of confirmation here. And I feel for many of you, it's like you've, regardless of whether this conversation happened in the past, you've still evolved beyond, like you still continue to move forward in your life, but there is this nagging desire to be able to at least have some type of truth revealed here, okay? And yeah, there is a feeling here of being a little bit stuck. A feeling here of being a little bit stuck. What do we need to know about the person my collective is connected to? Oh, damn. Someone's been hiding the fact that they still desire you. Someone's been hiding the fact that they want to say something to you. They want to share something with you. There's a lot of communication energy here. So if those of you in here have been waiting on conversation, waiting on communication, waiting on clarity or truth to be revealed that has been suppressed or repressed for a long time, to the extent where you were maybe convinced this person was just going to escape away with this truth, or they were just going to basically try to sneakily evade you or be elusive to the situation, I feel like first and foremost, they're not convincing anyone. We'll just start off with that. I feel like first and foremost, they're not really believable in terms of holding back and not desiring something, because you can still feel their energy. But second of all, I feel like this is something that you can only restrain for so long. You can only repress this for so long. So yeah, there's definitely this energy of wanting to be able to get this clarity, but you're still moving forward regardless. And this person sitting here being like, I have nothing to say to you. Meanwhile, all they do is think about what they want to say to you. Okay? Damn. So tell me about what they're wanting to say to my collective. That they long for you, that they desire for you, that they haven't been able to find a solve or find a replacement for the desire that they had for you, or the contributions you made to their life. Contributions you made to their life. And do you know what's so interesting? I feel like within this collective, even though you have moved on from this person and you are feeling very present, you are feeling in the state of gratitude around other opportunities in your life, like other abundance that is coming in. It's like, there's this part of you that did question or did wonder whether or not you would ever be able to get this confirmation. Maybe you thought you were the only one that was hurt by this. Maybe you felt you were the only one that was affected by this. But all the meanwhile, this is somebody who was hiding the fact that they were struggling. Okay? So, yeah, and very emotional. The song is The Tracks of My Tears. Very emotional. I feel this person wanting to finally surrender to this, or wanting to finally, like, give themselves over to you or humble themselves in your presence. Dang. Some of you could recently be crying a lot, but you don't know why. Okay? And it's like you're not even crying over this person, but just in general, maybe you feel very sensitive at this time. And you may even ask yourself, like, what is this even coming from? Like, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. The initial T is significant. The initial T is significant. It could be your side or their side. I feel this energy of, dang, this person feeling like they fumbled. In the presence of your confidence, I heard. They fumbled in the presence of your confidence. So they could have, like, okay, for some of you, this is somebody who did try to not put you in your place, but almost like assert themselves or say something to you that they thought would keep you away from them, or like protect them from you, because they almost felt like, I can't offer them what they deserve, so I'm just going to establish the ground rules here, or say something that almost feels like hurtful. They could have said something hurtful and then separated, making you feel like they were uninterested, or making you feel like they weren't devoted to the relationship, or that they didn't care. But all the meanwhile, I feel like you did not come back with any type of appeal to be seen or to be heard by them. Like, you didn't come back in and say, like, do you still care? Do you still love it? Like, you took this as a sign that you needed to distance yourself and move forward. And they did not expect to be humbled by you. They did not expect to be humbled by you. They did not expect to see you rise. Dang. That's what happened here. I feel this energy of you elevating. I feel this energy of you rising above a circumstance that was below you. A circumstance in which somebody was trying to appeal to, like, lower vibrational energy, or be lowest common denominator. It's like they were trying to engage in some type of conflict or drama, or even like make you feel bad because a part of them felt bad about the situation. And I really feel like your view of this person was, that's really sad for you that you have to resort to that. but you didn't come back to them and be like, please come back. Like, you just kind of let this person show themselves or demonstrate the truth of who they were in that instance, and you slowly phantom ghosted from this person's life just because they stopped communicating anyways. Because you're like, not in this moment am I going to come back forward groveling to someone who just hurt my feelings. Absolutely not. So some of you did get your feelings hurt, but you know, not in this reality, okay, not on God's green earth, not in RuPaul Charles's world, not on Beyonce's internet. You're going to come back to this person and be like, please take me back, after they just hurt you or after they hurt your feelings. You're like, no, not on Beyonce's internet. No, the heck not. Okay. And it's a shame because I feel like this person now feels a little bit embarrassed, but I also feel them coming forward to clarify something here with you. What is this person hoping for with my collective? They want to know that you are still there. They want to know that you're still there. They still feel a deep love here or a deep connection here. And they did feel for a long time trapped in their head about this. Spiders could be a confirmation. Maybe you've recently seen a spider in your house. Okay. But yeah, I feel the initial T is significant. I see spiders. I feel fire energy and air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strongly Leo, Libra. And again, with this new moon, I feel like we're seeing a lot of people coming forward and being brave and courageous enough to express their truths. And I feel like this is no different. This is somebody who's coming forward to express their truth. What is the truth, though, that they're going to share? That they know you deserve an apology for their behavior. I feel like they are coming forward to appeal for your forgiveness. For some, they might come forward with some type of gesture or offering because they know they need to show you or demonstrate to you that they do really want to make amends with you or make peace with you. Okay, red roses could be significant. You could have a rose garden. But yeah, I feel this energy of this person knowing you deserve the truth as to their behavior. The truth as to their behavior. For some of you, this person, there's a photography connection. One or both, you could be a photographer. Maybe you love old photography. You have it in your home. But yeah, I feel this energy of confession coming in here. A confession regarding the fact that they did not command themselves from a place of maturity or honesty or integrity. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this. What do we need to know? What is in this person's subconscious and is conscious? In this person's subconscious, they know that you in your current state of balance of feminine, masculine energy. Because remember, it is a trope that we only singularly express or navigate the world from a place of feminine or masculine energy. We integrate the feminine and the masculine. But this is somebody that did have this wounded feminine energy here in the past. I feel like this wounded feminine energy lashed out at you and attacked you. And I feel the energy on your side was you have had your energy wounded in the past. You've had wounded feminine energy to the extent where you had to heal and learn how to protect yourself in these types of circumstances. So when this person lashed out, you were like, I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to sit here and be violated because you've had those experiences in the past. You've been hurt in the past and you've had to heal that aspect of yourself that really stayed around with people too long that hurt you. I feel for many of you growing up or even in prior relationships, you would have overstayed your welcome in terms of these relationships in which these individuals weren't being kind to you or weren't taking care of you or weren't respecting you. And you're not in that world anymore. You have really shifted this identity to a place of confidence to the extent where the first time someone hurts you like this, the first time they disrespect you, I feel like you cut them loose or you distance yourself, you protect yourself. So I feel this energy of this person recognizing that they need to make amends with you and it's on them to do so. So get ready. For some of you, this is happening within the next few days. For some of you, this is something maybe you're anticipating. Okay. What is this person's intentions towards my collective in terms of an actual relationship? Yeah, they see it all with you. Damn. They're praying and hoping that something here can work out. One of you could play the guitar or play a musical instrument. Okay. I feel this energy, though, of this person really wanting the two of you to be able to work things out, but they're not really sure if you're open. They feel you guarded. They feel you being a little bit cold. And again, they feel that you're trying to move on, even though there's something here that you feel that you would like to have clarity on. You're not willing to subjugate yourself to receive it. Damn, that's the shift. And that's the core of this reading. Yes, you want the truth, but you will not demoralize or degrade yourself to receive the truth. And if you have to do so in order to receive it, then it's not worth it to you. It's not worth it to you. Okay, so I feel a guarded energy on your side. I feel like you're protecting yourself. Okay. So what does my collective feel about this incoming energy here? Dang. Some of you, again, feel like that old cycle already closed. So some of you, this is someone where the cycle already formally closed. And you're really evaluating whether you want to open up again, whether you want to start fresh, or whether you want to reinvest in this. You're starting to think more tactically. Some of you have earth sign energy in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's like that Capricorn energy. You're trying to be practical. You're like, does this make sense? Does this create stability in my life? Does this align with the foundation that I've created? Is this additive? Or does this actually erode said foundation? Okay. So what is the future for this relationship based on this energy? What do we need to know about it? Truthfully, I feel like it is still undecided. Because I feel for some of you, you do care about this person, but I feel you're afraid. You're afraid and you're very guarded. And there's also a part of you that wants to be able to focus all your energy right now on money or career or things that make you feel more stable within your life or things that are helping you create success. It's like you could be very career focused or again, just focus on tangible investments of your energy. That actually feels like a good utilization of said energy. So if some of you are being rewarded for doing that, so the more you are rewarded for doing something, of course, the more you want to continue to do it. And I feel for some of you, you've recently seen some rewards, some increases in returns by investing your energy into career and finances. And that's something that feels like a better use of your energy. Okay. I feel like you're comparing it. You're like, do I open up to this person or do I just focus on my bag? Do I just focus on my stability? Because at least I know when I put energy into my stability, it pays off. Okay. It pays off. You don't, for some of you as well, you're starting to be more strategic in relationships where you ask yourself, if this relationship can't succeed, like I'm not going to continue to give to it. I'm not going to continue to invest in it because in the past, you were maybe the fixer or the person that tried to win that relationship at all costs. But often in those cases, I feel like you gave so much of yourself away in the process because you're like, I want to do anything to make this work, but maybe not even recognizing that the foundation wasn't solvent or wasn't collaborative or there was a lack of balance, but you continue to try to fix things or stabilize things to your detriment. And I feel this energy of you really looking at this more objectively to say, if this can't be successful, without, again, me giving too much of myself away, then I need to just take a step back. Okay, I need to just take a step back. What will be the final outcome for this relationship based on this collective? Damn. I feel for many of you, you may not receive any type of offer. You will accept an apology. Okay, Taurus energy here. You could have Taurus in your chart. You may accept an apology. But I feel this energy of not wanting to give to this right now or just wanting to keep your guard up. Because you've done some healing work here that's telling you to just pause. It's telling you to just reflect on this. And I feel for a lot of you, that's the right decision. Just to continue to pause because some of you feel like this person is just coming in to control the situation. Some of you feel like they just lost control over you. Because the things that used to work on you don't work anymore. Dang. And the thing is, it's not even malicious. It's just often people navigate or operate in relationships based on the awareness of how, the energy will be received or what that response is going to be, what the dynamic is. So I feel like this person learned in the past what to do to sort of get you to be receptive or to reach out to them and or to come forward towards them. And I feel like those things aren't working anymore. So I feel like they're a little bit panicky on their side. There's a bit of panicky energy here because they may be questioning whether the two of you will be able to move beyond this period of distance. They have a lot of regrets. What are their primary regrets here? They're regrets that they can't at this time find this state of empowerment and strength to be able to come forward and not only apologize, but offer you what you deserve. Okay? And I also feel for many of you, the regrets they have are around the past, the behavior in the past. It feels like there is this feeling of rejecting something that they wanted more than anything. But I feel in many ways, this was an old coping mechanism. They were very guarded. They pushed you away. They were even a little bit cruel at times. It's very much this energy of like, get them before they get me with this person. I truly feel like this person had a really tough upbringing. I'm not making excuses for them, but I feel this energy on their side of like, I get this energy of a second sibling or like third sibling that the parents weren't even really aware of. They were kind of just on their own. I get this energy of someone who could have moved out early, had a job like when they were like 12, they were working, or 13, they were working really early on. This could be your energy as well, right? But I feel like someone had a job early, someone who took care of themselves early, someone who took care of siblings, someone who really never had a chance to be able to be a kid or like really enjoy all phases of growing up. And I also feel this person has become forcibly independent to protect themselves. And because of that as well, this person, when they confronted your energy or when they experienced your energy, someone who was actually reciprocating and actually giving back to them, there was a part of them that was afraid of losing that. I feel for many of you, they became very pointed. They became very assertive with you. So yeah, there was a lot of harshness here, towards you out of fear, They weren't used to somebody just offering them love just because they felt called to offer it, like someone just having good intentions. So final advice for this collective in moving forward. What do we need to know? Listen, Lindas and Lindos. Okay, listen. Your happiness is most important. When I say happiness, I mean happiness from a place of authentic resonance, like where you are at this time in your life and what you're desiring for this time in your life. That is more important than how this person feels. That's more important than your desire for any type of restitution or apology. I feel for many of you, you've recently been receiving intuitive downloads that are telling you that maybe there's an opportunity here for closure, but not necessarily a new cycle of this relationship. And even if there is a new cycle of this relationship, I don't feel you rushing to restart this. I don't feel you rushing to begin this again. Because again, for many of you, it's like you're just finally, for the first time in a long time, feeling very content where you're at. So you're guarded. You have your shields up. You got your shields up. And I feel like the universe is supporting you as you enjoy this state of contentment, this state of joy, light, like really just being able to be in this singular moment in which you're actually feeling okay for the first time in a long time. And even like enjoying your summer, connecting socially, like putting yourself out there. Like it feels good in this collective. In this collective, it feels like for the first time in a long time, you are more in your element than you've been. Okay. And for some, you just want to have a hot girl, hot boy summer. For some of you, you just want to feel at peace. For some of you, you want to travel. For others, again, you're focusing on your career. For others, it's like you just want to spend time outside. You don't want people to bother you. It's like your circle is getting smaller and smaller, and that doesn't even bother you. That doesn't affect you at all. For others, it's like you're spending a lot of time with your pets, your animals. You're an animal lover, okay? For others, it's like you're feeling very called at this time to express yourself creatively. For others, you're just feeling at peace and really reflecting on the spiritual experience you've had thus far, and that is informing you to release the old at this time and just rest. Release the old. Rest. Okay? And sometimes releasing the old requires a moment of defense. So when we release old cycles with energies, they often don't take it well. They often don't receive that well. Maybe it takes time for them to get to the point where they're coming back forward like this person to be able to re-engage with you. But often there will be some type of response. And I feel like in this instance, you're being called to stand up. You're being called to stand strong. Be fearless and stand strong. Stand your ground. Protect your boundaries. Stand your ground. Protect the peace that you've created for yourself. Okay? And in this instance, as you continue to protect that peace, that becomes more of your default. That becomes more of your norm. Okay? So this is a current situation that I feel like for many of you, you're anticipating. I feel the shift in the energy, especially with Mercury retrograde, this new moon in Leo. It's like people are coming out of the woodwork. People are coming forward to apologize or to speak up or to be brave or to be courageous. Allow this person that opportunity to do so. But I feel beyond that, for those in this collective, it is very likely that you will move forward because you have gotten over the need to be right. For some of you, for a long time, getting that apology from this person and having them come forward and say, I was wrong, I messed up, I screwed up, I have regrets. That was because you wanted to be right. And I say this with love. I say this with love. I feel a lot of you just wanted to be right. You just want to be like, yeah, damn right you lost out. Dang right I was the one that got away. Damn right you fumbled. Like the best thing that ever happened to you. It's like you wanted to be right. You wanted this person to come in and confirm what you knew. Okay? I feel what's most important at this time is just to be in this state of peace. Because when we're in a state of peace, our energy is not extended beyond ourselves. Okay? And as you allow yourself to focus your energy within, take care of your needs, actually connect truly to where you are on the path, and start to express yourself from a place of that truth in terms of what you want to do at this time, how you want to spend your time, how you want to live your life. This feels like it provides the more peaceful resolution than you can ever receive from this person groveling on their hands and knees. Okay? So, maybe peace was always there for you to access. I hope that message was helpful for my collective, sending so much love, positive energy, and abundance. If you enjoyed that collective message, 1111 down below.